So I'm attempting to replace the bulb on my JVC RS-1 projector, and here's the original JVC bulb, which apparently is, after some research I found out that it was made by Iwasaki and is no longer manufactured by them. And it's if you buy the entire unit, which is, this, it comes in a cage like this. If you buy the entire unit, it costs anywhere between $250 to $350. So I did some more research and dug around and found that the actual replacement bulb is an Osram unit. It comes in a box like this. Let's see here. So that's what that is. That's the Osram unit, and I got it from Bulb America, sold by Sears. And this is an original replacement for the JVC bulb. You can get knockoff bulbs complete with the cage, and this one I bought for less than $100, $80 or so, and it was very dim to start with and got no brighter. So I was quite unhappy with it. This is some rip-off bulb. So what I decided, I'm going to replace this Osram bulb in the original cage. So I took the original cage apart. It's easy enough to do. Just 4 screws and it comes out. And then the cable, what I did was I took it off one of the rip-off lamp, because the posts on the original are sort of crimped together, or the cable is crimped to the posts. But on the knockoff one, they were screwed on, one over here in the tip and one on the body. And what I did was I took that cable off and screwed it on to my replacement new Osram bulb. So one of the screws I could salvage from the knockoff bulb bulb cable, but the other one I had to scrounge around, and I found some small, tiny screw in my my bin of junk parts, and that's what I used for this. So now putting it back together, the only trick is that there's a very tiny little metal piece that goes into this corner here. There's a metal piece, and you have to insert that before you put the, here's the piece, and that needs to go in so in there, and then I'll do the rest. So there it is. That's the part that needs to go in. You can put it in with your hand, or if you've got a pair of tweezers, you can use that. It'll be probably easier. So next you put the bulb itself in, which is already the cable's been attached to it. Taking care now to put this the connector into the slot, and you can see that our metal piece is sitting there, and then we have to put in these metal things, and it's all very well made, and it sits nicely there, holds the bulb in place, and there are 2 little protrusions on which this metal thing, whatever it is, sits. So I'm not actually sure what the function is. Presumably it has some. And they put this one in, and it sits there as well. And then we're ready to put the top cover back on. But before we do that, we also have to put in the big long screws. We have to put them in so. And then the whole cage sits on top like this. And you just have to line the holes up, and it should be pretty easy.